You ain't seen my best. Checkmate. In a game of chess. Globalists see me as a threat. Free thinking, got the world at my neck. Ha! Am I paranoid? Picture Malcolm X in a room full of pigs trying not to bust a sweat. Ayy, Neil Tyson need to loosen up his vest. They probably write that man one hell of a check. Ayy, I'm over here on this side of town. Come on over here, try to clown. Ayy, I never pipe down. If they weren't coming for me, then they definitely coming for me now. I can't even keep my phone charged up. All the shit I'm talking, I should get my own barred up. Rappers, get off of my dick and get your own bars up. Vladimir and Liz's breath got the clone skirt, cuz whoop. Use your common sense. Why is NASA part Department of Defense? They divided up the seas into 33 degrees, feeding kids masonry. Bruh, be careful what you read. Flatline, flatline. There's no superior bloodline. Flatline, flatline. You got me once, but that died. Ayy, voice. Do I have a voice? Do I give a fuck? Do I have a choice? Joint. I roll up a joint. Keep my shooters in the game like I hate to disappoint. I see only good things on the horizon. That's probably why the horizon is always rising. Indoctrinated in a cult called science, and graduated to a club full of liars. Heliocentrism, you were the sixth victim. Fuck you and your team, you can sit on the bench with them, they nervous. But before you try to curve it, do your research on David Irving. Stalin was way worse than Hitler. That's why the POTUS gotta wear a kipper. I'm a man first for an artist. Get a lawyer, look up Dr. Richard Sauter. Bounce. Flatline. You fooled us for the last time. Flatline. Is no superior bloodline.
So you want to find the farthest point from that center. And it turns out sea level at the equator is farther away from the center of the Earth than sea level near the poles. It has nothing to do with global warming and melting of the ice caps.
Why is that?
Because Earth, we know it spins once a day. Yes, thank you. 3 people know how long a day lasts here.
Good for row number 2. They're off to a great start.
So you spin, when you spin pizza dough, it kind of flattens out.
Yeah.
Gets wider in the middle. And so Earth, throughout its life, even when it formed, it was spinning. And it got a little wider at the equator than it does at the poles. So it's not actually a sphere, it's oblate. And officially it's an oblate spheroid. That's what we call it. But not only that, it's slightly wider below the equator than above the equator.
A little chubbier.
Yeah. Chubby's a good way. It's like pear-shaped.
Yeah.
So it turns out the pear-shapedness is bigger than the height of Mount Everest above sea level.
Bounce. Flatline. You fooled us for the last time. Flatline. Is no superior bloodline.
Flat Earth is a problem only when people in charge think that way. No law stops you from regressively basking in it.
He learned the game from Carl Sagan. You can never check him. You say the earth is flat and then you try to disrespect him. I'm bringing facts to combat a silly theory because B.o.b has gotta know the planet is a sphere. G. Whoa. Very important that I clear this up. You say that Neil's vest is what he needs to loosen up. What? And he's a mason cause the brother's getting paid when the ignorance you're spitting helps to keep people enslaved. I mean mentally. You gon' make me go insane. I've already stepped out of the fast lane. You the donkey of the day. I ain't waiting for Charlemagne. And all them strange clouds must be messing with your brain. I ain't waiting for days, Bob. I'm right here. I got science in my corner and there's nothing to fear. I'm not sure what it was that really made you think that you could disrespect the Tyson and your ship won't sink. I mean, whoa. Can't fool the people, Bob. They know what's up. I'm in the Hayden Planetarium getting shoulder rubs. I think it's very clear that Bobby didn't read enough. And he's believing all this conspiracy theory stuff. Are these all of your thoughts or is the loud talking? I'm a high flyer, but you must be cloud walking. And I know Bobby Ray's a great musician with intelligence to say some better shit than what he's written. Dang. Yeah, guitar strings turned to Twitter things. Ooh. Yeah, you getting bodied by a young king. I'm far from famous, but I got an education. And I'm putting it to use to make a better nation. I'm making sure you get it when it's said and done. Ooh. Because the track is just a one of one. I could make another one and then another one. The DJ Khaled of teaching Bobby about the sun. Bobby Ray's thinking that flat is fat. Yeah. that flat is fact. Bobby Ray's thinking that flat is fact. Yeah, but we'll go from flat to fact. I don't wanna hear about this ever again. Not even when this ends and we're better as friends. Not even when it's saying Tyson, tell him again. And we'll put you on a show to make a sellout event. Whoa, what about the change of seasons? The planet spins around the sun, do you need more reasons? It's very clear you're rapping for fame, while I represent the culture and the spirit we claim. I mean, please, check them for a wow or earpiece, please. Is Donald Trump the one that's feeding you all of these stupid bits of information, keeps you on your knees? I know we got freedom of speech, but Bobby, please, somebody stop this, or call the drop squad, because they got this. And maybe they can pick up Stacey Dash too. So if you're ignorant, here's what they gon' ask. They gon' ask if you can play this track back to back. Yeah, it's going back to back. I had to help Bobby go from flat to fact. Took a break from my debut and now it's back to that.
Dude, to be clear, being 5 centuries regressed in your reasoning doesn't mean we all can't still like your music.